punks put you off, if you are sure they are not of this world, much less of your neighborhood, look out, because one may be living next door. Here's Evan White with the conclusion of his series on punks.
No matter where they live, because punk is inner city, punk is suburban. Tonight we're going to wrap it up by spending some time with an East Bay band named FANG, 4 young men who move freely across this line from urban to suburban, trying to make it. We spend the bulk of our story tonight with FANG and friends at the home of FANG's lead singer, Sam. Now, he lives with his parents in a very quiet, lovely little street in the East Bay community of Albany. Our Target 4 report on FANG, Tom, Chris, Tim, and Sam.
You know, the people that are handicapped, you know, they're not handicapped by choice, all right? The real handicaps are the handicaps in the mind. They put barriers on themselves, you know, because they can't accept anything else. Those are the real handicapped people. 1, 2, 3, 4!
One of the songs in FANG's repertoire is Destroy the Handicapped, a song that says the disabled are offensive and shouldn't be allowed out in public. But like many items in a punk songbook, the lyrics mean here the exact opposite of what they say.
If somebody took that song seriously, it makes you wonder about them. I haven't, you know, talked to any handicapped person that's ever heard it, that's ever been offended by it. I'm into shock value, you know, like to shock somebody. That's like why I have spiked hair. You know. It's incredible the change she went through. She used to be like this fat, ugly girl, and it's like in the past year she's become an attractive young woman.
18-year-old Sam McBride videotapes this soap opera every day so his sister can watch after she gets home from her college classes. Right now, Sam has no interest in college, even though his dad teaches at UC Berkeley.
Can we tear you guys away long enough to eat?
His friends are always welcome here. We like his friends.
SpaghettiOs rule. That's why Sam's the way he is. Yeah, I was raised on SpaghettiOs.
It's healthy for them to protest what they see in society.
Were you ever concerned along the way for Sam?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think that initially I wasn't quite as much aware of the kind of kids that were involved. As he became involved, and we knew the other kids who were getting involved, they weren't monsters or anything like that. They were just, you know, regular kids. He climbed the tallest mountain in England and Wales, which is called Mount Snowdon, when he was...
How old was he then?
I think he was about 11 there. It was a rather strenuous climb.
Got to the top, he did.
Got to the top.
Sam and the band FANG have been together 2 years now, and while they are an established Bay Area group, they are not at the top. They do play here at San Francisco's on Broadway from time to time, but sometimes still get third billing. Their aim, of course, is to always be at the top of the bill, like the British group GBH. Well, FANG is being paid $100 for tonight. GBH is being paid $1,500.
I found the joy sound.
Why don't we shorten the decay on that?
This is a mixing session. FANG is cutting a record, their second. They sold some 1,500 copies of their first album, and since they pay for this themselves, they almost broke even. Outside, their van with 180,000 miles on it. They've toured punk clubs in Portland, Vegas, Omaha, and Points East in search of success.
If everything else is, you know, if life is awful, you know, I always know at least I have my band.
Where will you be in 10 years?
Well, we're trying to be popular. I mean, we're trying to be successful. I mean, we don't really feel like we're just little kids doing this, and we're just doing this while we're little kids, and boy, it's fun now, but we'll grow up later and do something respectable.
Right.
That's not what you think.
No.
Not me,
like,
anyway. This is my life. This is what I do.
You know, this is what we do as adults. You know, I mean, this is what we do as...
Even they laugh at that. But the dedication's real to their music, and not unique with FANG. It's found within most of the growing members of the punk bands all over the Bay Area. A fan may make it, they may not, but for now it is certainly their whole life. And that's the end of the Target Force series. The Phenomenon of Punks, co-produced, by the way, with my friend George Griswold, who also shot and edited every foot of it and shared with me the late hours, and quite an experience. Thank you, George.
You are both to be commended. I certainly learned a lot, but I'm just curious, how have your perceptions changed? Mine have. I just wondered if your
It's
perceptions...
nice to have George with me. He's a generation behind. So I went in with many of the stereotypes and the assumptions that I think most people have about punks, and was quite relieved, and by the time finished, delighted with what I found.
Well, thanks a lot, Evan, and to George as well.